Mom? Sophie, what are you doing here?
In a quiet town, a mother and daughter named Sandra and Sophie decide to chase their dream together. They open a cozy little cafe, hoping to build something special. A place filled with warmth, good food, and community. But starting a business is tough. Days go by with only a few customers. Cafe feels empty, and their spirits begin to sink. Then one day, everything changes. A handsome young musician named Blaine shows up outside their cafe singing, which brought lots of crowds. He's charming, smooth-talking, and that saw the results. He asks if he can play a few songs in the cafe. Sandra and Sophie agree, thinking it might bring in more people. And it does. Blaine's music is beautiful, and soon the cafe is buzzing with life. Customers come not just for coffee, but to hear Blaine sing. Sandra and Sophie are thrilled. Their cafe is finally alive. But Blaine isn't just talented, he's dangerous. As months pass, both Sandra and Sophie start to fall for Blaine. He flirts with each of them, saying sweet things, making them feel special. Sandra, the mother, sees him as a second chance at love. Sophie, the daughter, feels drawn to his mysterious charm. Blaine plays his part perfectly, telling each woman that she's the only one he cares about. He's lying to both of them, but they don't know it yet. This is where the movie takes a dark turn. Sophie begins to notice strange things. Blaine's stories don't add up. He disappears for hours without explanation. She starts to suspect that Blaine is playing them both. First, she doubts herself. Could she be jealous? Overthinking? But the signs become clearer. She finds messages, overhears conversations, and slowly realizes the truth. Blaine is manipulating them. Sophie tries to warn her mother. She tells Sandra that Blaine is lying, that he's not who he says he is. But Sandra doesn't believe her. She's in love. She thinks Sophie is just being dramatic or jealous. Blaine, sensing that Sophie is onto him, becomes more aggressive. He tries to turn Sandra against her daughter, planting seeds of doubt and tension between them. Cafe, once a symbol of their bond, becomes a battleground. Blaine's behavior grows darker. He's no longer just a liar. He's dangerous. Sophie digs deeper and discovers that Blaine has a history. He's done this before. He charms women, uses them, and then disappears. In some cases, things ended badly. Very badly. Sophie realizes that her mother could be next. Blaine isn't just a heartbreaker. He's a predator. Tension builds as Sophie races to protect her mother. She gathers evidence, confronts Blaine, and tries to make Sandra see the truth. Blaine, now desperate, tries to silence Sophie. He threatens her, stalks her, and even tries to hurt her. The movie becomes a thriller, with Sophie fighting not just for her mother's safety, but for her own life. In the final scenes, everything comes to a head. In the end, on their wedding day, the mother sees the guy for who he is, and though heartbroken, she stands by her daughter. Together, they confront Blaine. Police are called, and Blaine is arrested. Cafe, once filled with music and charm, is now quiet again, but this time it's safe. The movie ends with Sandra and Sophie rebuilding their bond. They've been through something terrible, but they survived. Their cafe is still standing, and so are they. They've learned that love can be blinding, but truth and family are stronger.